What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Monsters podcast. As always, I'm your host, Ivan Vargas. I'm co-host. You see him next to me, Luke Nettles. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good. First time we do this separate.
Yeah, a little different.
I know. Your wall's a little fucking butt-ass naked over there. Just saying.
I got to get the baffles up and everything still, but yeah, I'm just happy we got a treat. I'm just happy we got a treat on Tuesday night.
I know, dude. Tuesday night special. How about that? Bills and Titans battle of two undefeateds, and these two teams are like pretty much the same. The Bills and the Titans they have similar struggles, but they also have a couple of things that they got going well for them. One for the Titans is, of course, Hercules, Derrick Henry, King Henry. He's just that's a machine that will not be stopped. And then on the other side, you got an MVP candidate and Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, they're a little flip flop. Buffalo's got the quarterback and not so much the running back, and then Tennessee's got the running back and not so much the quarterback. I mean, Tannehill, I think up to this point has already 8 touchdowns and I think only 1 or 2 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken. But the guy that was hot for him earlier this season, Corey Davis, has got the old CV19. So they're going to have some other people step up.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of people actually that are out in this game. Majority of them are for the Buffalo Bills. But like you said, Tannehill right now, his stats, completion percentage 67% for 809 yards, average of 7.8, his long of 63, 6 touchdowns to 1 interception for a 105.8 quarterback rating. And the guys, I mean, he's doing his job. He's doing the job. He deserves everything that you saw last year. I mean, he's coming through this year with it. And these are two teams that have played close games so far. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that. Like I said, that's why they mirror each other. I think the Bills had maybe one game that was pretty much they had the Jets. You know what I mean? Like, let's not waste everybody's time.
It is what it is.
Let's not waste everybody's time with the Jets. But you look at the Titans, and the Titans have the point differential. If it goes 1, 2, 3. If the opponents that they face, for instance, the Vikings, if they had one more point, they tie the game. If the Jaguars kick a field goal, the game's tied. If the Broncos, have 2 more points, the game's tied. Or you know what I mean? They played games that have been tight, seesaw battles, and like I said, both teams have mirrored each other. The Buffalo Bills, although it is the Jets, they played the Jets. It was a pretty tight game. I really didn't pay attention to that game, but the score says it was. But then you got the Dolphins. That was a close game. I know that for a fact. Then you have the Rams. That was also a close game. And then, the Raiders came back. But, I'm not too worried about the Raiders because we saw what they did against the Chiefs. But Buffalo, they're strong. They got a guy in Josh, and they're riding their guy in Josh Allen.
Yeah, they have to. And they're enjoying their new toy, Stephon Diggs, as well. Devin Singletary's not that bad. I actually kind of like Devin Singletary. I think they actually get Moss back for this game as well, if I'm not mistaken. But
right now they have Zach Moss out. Actually, here's the inactives. Okay. The inactives for Buffalo go as this: John Brown out, Jake Fromm, Zach Moss, Matt Milano, Lee Smith, Quentin Spain, and Tre'Davious White. All those guys are out for Buffalo. And for Tennessee, it's Christian Fulton, Kamali Correa, Kirik Roberson, and Daniel Munyer. Those guys are out for the Tennessee Titans. But Buffalo, I mean, it's obviously one-sided in that affair with Buffalo. They've obviously have the bigger blows, taken away from them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing you like about Buffalo is that they have Josh Allen, and Josh Allen has come through and performed. He's brought him back a couple games, at least one game that I can recall right off the top of my head. So with having him, you're down a receiver. I'm sorry, that's Tennessee's down a receiver, but still, John Brown. I mean, he's your little speedster. But you still got your shiny new toy and Diggs.
And Diggs leads the league. I mean, he leads the league in yards, I believe.
He might very well might. And then they also got what's their name? Well, I'm looking for a Dawson Knox sighting. I don't know if I'm ever going to find one ever again.
You keep talking about him.
I loved him last year. I loved him.
You keep telling me about him. I'm like, who the hell is this?
I hope he's still on the team at this point.
Cut his ass. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know where he went, but I think their running game in Buffalo will Well, I don't know. I mean, well, now that they got Clowney, well, they know this is going to be another thing to see. Like these are tough teams. You know, we have to see what Clowney can do. Like Clowney needs to put that pressure on. You know, the bad thing is Allen can roll, but if he can stop that run off to a side or so, then you know that he can shut down the side of the field easy.
But man, it's just like the way Josh Allen's been performing. Here are his stats so far: 70% completion. It's damn near 71. 1,326 yards, and it goes 12 touchdowns to 1 interception for a 122.7 rating. That's MVP shit. Like that's we talked about how bad he was against the Texans in that playoffs in the playoffs last year. Remember, like there was a botched fumble, there was just mistakes that he made, but we saw the flash. We were like, "Whoa, dude, this guy's gonna come on the scene." Like I trust that he was going to come on the scene, and he has.
Yeah, well, somebody did their homework. You know, whoever went out to Buffalo and scouted this guy and saw what he could do, what he was capable of. I mean, you know, the kid's got an arm. I mean, he can throw it out of the stadium. It seems like it sometimes. You know, whoever said, "Hey, we need to take a look at this guy," needs a raise because it paid off big.
Now let's talk about the defenses. Both defenses are struggling to stop the run. Like that's the thing. But one offense is struggling to run, and that's obviously the Buffalo Bills because, like I said, when you got Derrick Henry on the other side, man, just give him the ball and let him go. But the Bills are struggling to run the ball. Tennessee's defense is struggling to stop the run. So in that affair, you expect somebody to come on top. Something has to give for one side or the other. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, and I think
you need to find for both units. I think that this is the game where you find out who the hell you are. Can you get over the hump?
Yeah, and if I had to place a bet, I'm going to say that Derrick Henry ends up with more yards than Buffalo just because he's a battering ram, man. He's gonna wear people down, you know, and then they can sneak some other people out of the backfield as well with him. But yeah, I mean, they're just as susceptible. It sounds like. So I mean, Singletary's he's a quick little guy, gets lost behind the line of scrimmage. He could pop out a hole and be gone.
The thing is that this aerial attack of Buffalo, just like I said, I read you Josh Allen's stats, and it's not only him passing the ball.
Right.
He's been running over. He's been embarrassing fools. Like he's been balling all over the field. He's been running over people. He's been faking people out. Like the guy's been playing at a level that I mean, it's just fun to watch. It's like, you know, we talk about Russell Wilson, but man, Josh Allen is right there, dude. Josh Allen is right there.
Yeah, and he almost got it. I mean, I almost kind of give a little bit more to Josh Allen just because, you know, like Russell's got, you know, he's got a couple weapons over there as to where Diggs is really your main guy. When John Brown's healthy, you know, he's always a nice little thing to have just because he's a quick little guy. You can do a lot of stuff with him. But yeah, Josh Allen, you know, well, I mean, we saw it coming last year. I mean, we talked about him a little bit last year about like seeing things that he was doing that made it look like he was improving on. You know, getting better, and then you know we talked again when we found out that they did get Diggs, and we're like, oh boy,
right?
Like this may be
something for them, and then you know it's just you're looking for a running back though in Buffalo.
Oh yeah,
you don't want Josh Allen to be your running back.
No,
as well as he could run and as many yards as he can gain from his legs, you don't want that guy running the football.
No, and I mean that's the you know just speaking about Josh Allen in the quarterbacks. I mean, if you look around the league right now, it's all the young guys that are killing it. All the old guys are looking old. You know, it's really strange, man.
How about the game last night? LA versus New Orleans, dude.
Yeah, Herbert was just that guy.
Herbert is the man. Like I mean, it's crazy to say. Like I think we got right now. All I see is granted we haven't seen Tua play yet.
Right.
With Allen, I mean not Allen, excuse me, with Burrow and with Herbert, man, these two young quarterbacks so far, like they look like they can lead a team. They look like they can ball. They look like they can play some football. And Herbert last night, the first rookie quarterback in Monday Night Football history to throw for 4 touchdown passes. The guy he's been on fire. He's been battling everybody. He's been battling all the greats. Brady. Phillip Rivers, now it's Drew Brees, and he's going pass for pass with him, yard for yard, damn near.
Yeah.
But you know the shitty part about it is that you know Anthony Lynn and the Chargers can't find a win. They can't find a W. It's shitty for them. But
Yeah, I think all of their games up until this point, they've only lost by like 3 or 7 points. Like it's one of the two. I can't remember what it is, but every game they've played so far has only been decided by either a touchdown or a field goal.
Correct. Correct.
Tampa Bay was in those shoes a while back where, that's how they were, but I mean, they're spotting people 21 points. So we'll just leave that where it's at. But yeah, I mean, Herbert, man, whoo. And I'll give credit to Lynn for, if the guy's comfortable whipping it 40 yards every time, let him do it because it looks like he can do it and he will do it.
It sucks because they lost Aaron Eckler.
Oh, yeah, Austin Eckler, yeah.
Austin Eckler. And it was like that would have given him a big boost.
Yeah, but Kelly and Jackson are still killing it.
Because you don't want to. I mean, he's doing it like he looks like a season. Like he looks like a 2-3 year pro.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. The guy looks comfortable in the pocket. He doesn't look like anything phases him. And when he makes a mistake, it's just kind of it's not brushed off. It's probably addressed, but he doesn't take it with him the next play.
Yeah.
And the throws he makes, the way he steps in the pocket, like Justin Herbert, man. He might. I mean, I wouldn't say he's an MVP candidate. I wouldn't do that now, but he will definitely be. He's my top guy for Rookie of the Year so far.
I'd say right now it's got to be in between. I mean, Burrow's got to be in there. I mean, he ran into a tough defense last week. It didn't look so hot. But then also you got to throw in CeeDee Lamb, man, and we'll see if that continues with Dalton as quarterback. So, CeeDee Lamb is killing it too.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, God, like we could talk all day about CeeDee Lamb. He was all over the place, like last game, and he was all over the place, pretty much all season. But going into this game, dude, like let me know let me get your predictions. I'm thinking Buffalo pulls this off. I'm thinking it's going to be. I think it's going to be a dogfight up until about middle of the third quarter, and then you're going to see one team separate, and I think that's going to be the Buffalo Bills. But what do you think?
I don't even know. Like I said, with the running attacks, both of them, or the run defenses, both being kind of hit or miss,
Shoddy.
man. It could be very well be something that decides a game. Like it could just be like a late bust off of like 60 yards. Someone takes it to the house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Man, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go with Tennessee, and I'm gonna put it at.
Put it on Henry's shoulders.
I'm gonna put it on
like all of Nashville. Put it on Henry's shoulders.
I like Jonnu Smith. Davis is out, but we'll see if Brown can get it. And then Floyd also for Tennessee. I like to see both of them. But I'm thinking my dark horse in this game.
Yeah,
and it's in the red zone. Is the tight end Ferkser. Watch out for him.
Ferkser?
Ferkser. Watch out for him.
God,
they don't go to John.
You pull these guys out of your ass, and you're like, you tell me about who?
Right.
Ferkser. I'm all right. I'm gonna have to look up Ferkser. Everybody else look up Ferkser.
Yeah, I mean he's been there. I mean John New's the guy.
I thought it was. I knew it was Delaney, then I knew it was Jonnu. I was like Ferkser.
Yeah, he's
I know he's not Darren Waller. I know it's not that.
Yeah, no, he's not. This is.
You already would have told me about his ass.
Yeah, right, a long time ago. Yeah, no, he's more of like your, your kind of your Jason Witten at this point. Where he just shows up like once or twice, but I think he already has like 2 or 3 touchdowns this year.
A young Jason Witten or Jason Witten?
No, Jason Witten right now.
Oh, I mean,
he can move a little. He can move a little bit better. But I'm saying what I'm comparing is
in the red zone. That something like that would be.
Yeah, he's not the featured tight end, but he's definitely someone you better keep an eye on in the red zone. So I'm gonna go 23. I'm gonna go 23-21. Tennessee.
That sounds good. You know what? I'm gonna say Devin Singletary gets over 120 yards. I'll say bold pick. Ballsy pick.
Together or just rushing?
No, rushing. Excuse me.
Okay.
Rushing. 120 yards rushing. Total, I wouldn't put it past him to get 185 because the Tennessee Titans defense, defensive secondary, they're not that great. They're giving up too many yards. They're giving up too much to opposing quarterbacks. And Josh Allen is, like I said, he's the MVP candidate, dude. He's tearing it up. 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns and 1 interception. Like shit. You got to
that's good.
Where credit's due. And Josh Allen, I'm afraid Josh Allen might throw all over the field. Like John Brown stretching it. Stephon Diggs could create on his own. You know what I mean? Like then you have a Beasley as well. You have weapons for him.
I mean, never know.
It's about execution at the same time. But I think Devin Singletary is my guy on Buffalo that's going to have a breakout game. Just because I don't trust the Titans' defensive front.
Right.
I don't. But anyway, guys, go down.
Yeah, I was gonna say you never know. It might be Josh Allen rushing for 3 touchdowns today. You never know.
Shit, you know what? Marcus just asked me about a bet. He was like, "Hey man, what should I do?" And I was like, "Well, what do you need? Like, talk to me." He was like, "Well, I think it's 5 total touchdowns between Tannehill and Allen without any rushing touchdowns." And I'm like, I don't know about that one. I don't know. I could see 5. I could see 6 touchdowns, but I could also see 3 of those being rushes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, easily.
Josh Allen in the red zone? I don't care about your bets. That's
the thing.
Josh Allen on a run if he's going to get me into the end zone.
Somebody better have a hat on him, that's for sure, man, because he's dangerous.
Yeah, I think Buffalo. I think Buffalo's going to win it. I think, like I said, I think they're going to separate late, and Josh Allen and Devin Singletary have big games.
Yeah, I mean Diggs too. I mean, we'll see, but I think I'm just riding the battering ram, and I'm just looking for him to tire out that front 7, and then just be able to start having their way with them. So we'll see.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to get you guys at the half of Bills and Titans. For Luke Nettles, I'm Ivan Vargas. This has been the Basement Monsters podcast on Sports Zone Chicago.
I just heard my favorite band is in town. I'd love to get good seats, but everywhere I've looked, the ticket sites have crazy service fees.
Haven't you heard of TixSplits?
Who?
TixSplits. They don't gouge you with crazy fees. The price they advertise is the price you pay, plus a small delivery fee.
Never pay service fees again. Go to TixSplits.com today. TixSplits.com. Guaranteed seats, low prices. That's TixSplits.com. Every ticket, every venue, everywhere.